Hey Jake, talking about the videos on the blog. Um, First impressions, just man, again, these were a lot to take in. The blog is something you don't think about all that often. Um, Anthony Griffith was tough to listen to just because you could hear his pain in his voice and sorrow when he talked. It was you definitely felt for him. And the alt-right video just kind of, just pissed you off because to be dealing with that stuff, like I've said before, 2018. Um, anyways, what was your impressions of each of the different ways storytellers dealt with their Griffith dealt with his through anger and sorrow without really talking about it, which is something I can definitely understand because what he said about therapy is kind of true. I mean, it's more seen as for the rich right man. I don't know, I haven't heard of many African American people going to therapy, so that's probably true. But I mean, me and a couple other friends of mine, it's not that talking to a stranger about your problems. That's the problem. It's the fact that it's a cost, and it's a cost that you can't afford. I mean, I'm trying to I'm trying to better my life and trying to get right mentally, and it's going to cost me $70 for an hour. I mean, it makes you not even want to go. It's not even worth it. So you'd rather bottle it up, and it's frustrating to think about. The blog and story. Oh, I didn't finish that. Bloggers dealt with it through social media, and the alt-right dealt with it through anger and protesting. The blog told a story by the blog and the story told by Andy Griffith demonstrate how privilege. How can we use these stories to help students understand privilege and how stories use? We could use these stories to show how a perspective that they haven't really thought about before. Because I mean, there's adults out there that probably haven't thought about points of view like that, and sure as heck there's middle schoolers and elementary schoolers that haven't thought about it. White nationalist movement's gotten more and more attention. What can we do as teachers to help students make sense of these groups and tactics used to promote their message? Well, unfortunately, even people with racist opinions are allowed to have an opinion in this country, which is part of the freedom of speech. But it's our job to tell kids that even the people with bad opinions are allowed to have an opinion in this country. It's just your job as a teacher to show the students what is a very bad opinion and what is a very what's a better opinion or a good opinion. So yeah.